Please welcome your Buffalo Bills!
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater, that's Andres Borregales. To get us started, off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Milton Williams in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Shakir. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd down and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and
they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Buffalo Bills.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Bills 7, Patriots nothing.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets this up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Patriots.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
They'll run here with Gibson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious
Well, here's where
White.
you really see the value of having a good run
yard.
game. Third and short,
down,
fourth and
New
short. The
England.
ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's going to air this one out. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The Bills offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Allen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen now on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action. It's Allen. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Patriots, nothing.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own
The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
He's brought down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give him some love after. Let him know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Back deep for Buffalo is Brandon Codrington. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out, and he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Now Allen on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Bills.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On third down, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
He'll find Shakir open right side.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
So now the New England
20-yard
offense
line.
getting ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
13 yards. First down, Patriots.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He'll step up and run this. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
9 yards.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Here's Gibson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a give. Running right. It's Stevenson. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots get back in it. It is 21-7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Jones on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A 2-yard loss.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd downs, they got to get off the field. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
Complete.
They'll get maybe
Coleman.
3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Allen. He'll try to run for it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Another Buffalo
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Patriots 7. Matt Prater set to
So
kick
now
off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Now, May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
You know, it's
10
hard
at
to
the
speculate, Mike. We
25-yard
sit up
line.
here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's got his man. It's Diggs.
Complete to
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a
13
Patriots
yards.
1st down.
And a Patriot 1st
So here's a
down.
play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 1 yard.
2 minutes to go here.
First down,
till halftime.
New England.
Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw now. May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs.
May's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. 3 to go. Throwing is May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And the Patriot first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Hunt Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Patriots 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st down, Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the 47-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion the slot man right. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Allen going to throw again. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From out of the gun, here's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3. To throw is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And that's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 5. They send a receiver in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
May to throw on second down. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 1, second and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it.
Touchdown,
And he
New
barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up
The kick
and
is
through.
good.
And the Patriots are
Makes
back
the
to within
score
7.
Bills
It's
28,
28-21.
Patriots 21.
So following
And
the
the
touchdown,
Borregales to
Borregales
kick off for
is
New
back
England.
to send this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 48-yard line.
2nd and inches. A run out of the gun with Cook. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
James Cook. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. On the carry, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
Bills 35, Patriots 21.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's May. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off, that ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Play action now, and here's Allen. A short pass taken in by Knox. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Number 17, Josh Allen on the keeper.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's May. Moving left. Now he takes off. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing now is May. Pass completed to Douglas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
14.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Complete to Hunter Henry. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
To throw now, May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, May. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats back within 7. It's 35-28.
Patriots 28.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. Oh! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First and 10, and it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Throwing now, Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
Results in a
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll send a man in motion left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
He's brought down by
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That one taken in by Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
2nd down and 3. To throw is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Off the play fake, here's May. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO.
May's pass complete to Stephon Diggs. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bills.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll run with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win.
The Patriots
and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
Here's first down. Allen to throw. Whoa! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to take the lead at the end of regulation. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 40-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Bills as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.